Welcome to another edition of My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And this morning, we want to follow up with the incident that took place in Triolite, Spanish Town on Sunday, where three persons were killed, two kids, 6-year-old and 10-year-old and an 81-year-old. But first up, I'm gonna let you listen to the father's interview on Nationwide Radio and listen what he has to say. So first up, I took this clip from Nationwide Radio on their website, so you can go there and listen the clip. But listen up to the father as he speaks to Nationwide Radio.
Christopher McFarlane is the sole caregiver to his two daughters and elderly mother. He's a Mason. He's a man in grief. Written on the inside walls of the small family home in pencil, math, English, and social studies classwork, signs that Christine and Michane were doing schoolwork at home. Christine was 10 years old, Michane was 6. They were students at the Spanish Town Primary School. Residents of Trial Heights says Christine and Michane were bright and polite. According to the residents, their father took very good care of them. He was hardworking and responsible.
Right now, them forgot a class all this morning, online. And this, no more Christina, no more Michane. God left me. Man, them just gonna take them away. Look how long me I raise me two pitney them. Me alone with them. Look how long me I raise me two pitney them. And man, them just come kill me two pitney them. So I can't just go home now too.
He says he was at home cooking on Sunday when the gunmen struck.
And we just step out. Can't you get hot? We just step out for going and go around at the back. Sit down. Sit down and when time I sit down, me hear my brother door kick in. So I say, oh, him come and I kick in the door like that. So me get up now and I look and I come, say me I come look now. When time I come, me see the two man the right at my brother door. And them I say, hey boy, come here. I owe you. So my little daughter will say, Daddy, come now. You don't know them.
The blood-soaked walls and floors were grim reminders of what happened shortly after 4 yesterday afternoon.
I whole heap of shot fire inside here, man. I see my mother, my daughter get shot in her head back. My mother get shot in her face. My little daughter get shot. I see one hole in her neck right here, so I don't know if in her neck she get the shot or because I hold her down her face, down here some blood up. So I don't know which part she get the shot.
Mr. McFarlane says himself, his sister and the two children were the only ones who escaped.
Them go in the room where my sister there, you know. But then they make a wrong move for them to come out back. So my little niece now lock back the door and jump through the window. The two of them jump through the window. So I saw them say them for them life spare.
The distraught father is now left with only questions and grief.
I asked them why two little children and a old lady, why? Why you really get out of a killing? Why you never run me down then and kill me? Why them never run me down then and kill me and left the picnic them and the old lady? Really?
Stevie Ann Simmons for Nationwide News.
Now, there you have it. Just to talk about the incident after. Now, how can we allow this incident to just roll by like a 9-day wonder, 9-day talk? This incident should never be left alone for it to die. Now, you could hear what the father was saying. So clearly, these men came to wipe out an entire family. Smart thinking by one of the niece saved herself and her mother, right? But these hoodlums decided that they would not leave the grandmother nor the children. And based on where the father said the rounds were on the child, on the lady, clearly they did not just fire loosely. They knew exactly what they were doing. They know what they went there to do, and they decided that they're going to put bullets into these children and the old lady. Basically, if you want to look at it, they are basically three children, because 81-year-old, she's back to child stage, right? On some fronts, we are hearing that she's blind, and on another front, we hear that she's not blind. However, whatever you take it, she's back to childhood stage at 81 years old, alongside 6-year-old and a 10-year-old. Michelle and Christina were kids growing up in a community totally unaware of what was taking place. But as we all know, and you have heard, this is another case of you can't catch Quaco, you catch him short. Because the grandson of the old lady, he had a case pending in court, and based on my investigation, he was to report to court on Monday. So they decided to go for him on Sunday. And my intelligence tells me that the grandson actually came there on Saturday. So maybe they got information that he was there. So they went there, and as you hear the father said, they kicked open the door of his brother, and they didn't see him. So clearly, if he was there, it would have been Christopher, his brother, his sister, his niece, alongside the old lady, and the two other kids, alongside Miss Iselin, Michelle, and Christina. Now, I hope that the community of Trialites will rally around Chris as he tried to get over this, because no matter what, he will have to live with this for the rest of his life. This can be a defining moment in his life. His life is turned upside down. And all we hear is talk that this is going to happen, and SOEs and Zozos and all these things. But systems have to be put in place to fight these hardcore criminals. These criminals are doing this and getting away with it. And as some people would say, after that incident, they go home, they relax with their friend, have a beer, nothing happens. We have to let these criminals, wherever they are, feel uncomfortable in the society in Jamaica. And I hope that the police, because they say they have leads, will find these perpetrators. The lives of Michelle and Christina and Miss Iselin won't go in vain. This will be the driving force. And I'm listening, and I haven't heard certain aspects, certain part of society come out to hit out against this, right? I hope the relevant social intervention can take place, so that, you know, the father could be helped to a certain extent, because this is devastating to him. And a community like Trialites, who have never really experienced such violence, they lost another good person on the Friday before this incident. Wayne Prince was killed in that community. He's a locksmith, right? When I do my checks based on intelligence, he was not a troublemaker. He was a law-abiding citizen. He was taken out last Friday. Now, couple days after, here we have a triple murder in the community. And you could, as I've said, it's basically 3 kids. Well, you know, people, situations like these, incidents like these, we should not let them disappear like 9-day wonders. We should really try to keep these stories going, so that the government and the relevant authorities will be reminded of these incidents. And we hope, and as I said, we hope that the police will come to the bottom of this, the root of this, find these persons and brought to justice. Don't let the life of Miss Iselin, Christina, and Michelle go to waste like that. We have to let their lives bring reminder to criminals that this is not the society that will harbor any of them. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell. So as soon as a video is released, you'll be the first to be notified. Be safe. And always remember, take care of the children. They are our future.